All right, so a little update on the RSX. I've just been kind of working on it here and there. It's just sanding, so I don't see a point in making like 15 videos of me sanding this thing. So just wanted to give a little update from where we are. So all of this is almost good to go. I just got a couple more spots to level out, like right there, but most of it is all molded. So you don't see any more lines or anything like that, or holes. I got to do the front bumper still, so I'm going to take the whole front bumper off, fenders off, and the rear bumper off today. All of these lines are pretty good. Again, there's still just a couple of spots where I got to sand a little bit more, but you can't feel it, but it's very smooth going all the way down. I still got to do the rear lip too. I'm just going to smooth this out a little bit, but you can see the difference from before versus now. Like, all of this is extremely smooth and you can't really see it or feel it. I had some wrap on it as well just to see how it looked like glossy, and it all still looks really good. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of get started today, taking all the bumpers off, fenders off as well, and then start kind of sanding all those down too, because I gotta sand the whole car down before painting it, and I still gotta remove the engine. So definitely a fun project so far, but I just hate sanding so much. So I'm just gonna get started on this and just start taking everything off the car and go from there. All right, so it is a totally different day now, but I got a lot of this sanded down. I'm pretty much done with the body filler part of it. So all of this you can see is all filled with body filler. It's all pretty smooth. Still a couple of spots I gotta sand down, but I went all the way around the lines here, cut it off right at the end there. I still gotta sand down a little bit, but all the way through here. This is also all molded on there too, just leaving a little gap where like this black piece is on the RSX. And then all of this, all that is all done, as well as going all the way down that line onto the inside and on these lines as well. Everything is all filled in. I also did the 2 holes up here where the hood windshield washer things used to be, so those are all filled in and smooth. All of this has been done for a little bit now. I had one little spot down here that I was fixing, so all that is good to go. So we're about done with all the sanding and everything for the body filler. Now I just have to also do the normal Bondo now to smooth everything out and go over like any little dings and dents and stuff. Like right here, there's a little dent. I'm gonna fill that in. So yeah, we're gonna get into all of that today, just starting with the actual body filler itself and then going from there, and hopefully finishing up the body work today. I don't know, it's been like 2 months of just sanding and I am tired of it, but So you just saw me sanding the hood here.
getting it all flat and smooth. I've just been like barely working on this thing for the past like month, so that's why there's no videos on it, but all I've been doing is sanding. So I don't even know what the last part I filmed was, but I got all the fiberglass body filler done. So all that's done and molded and stuff, and all the holes are covered. So this side I have fully kind of sanded with, I still got a couple of spots to fill. You can see right here, just a couple little divots, but most of it is, you know, it's perfectly smooth, good to go. So you can see all of that there. This part here is turned out really good too. Very smooth going through here. This kind of follows this body line and then jumps up onto here, and that's pretty smooth transition right there. Same thing with the gas cap too. This just kind of all, because there was originally a gap here, probably about this big, maybe a little bit smaller. So all that's been filled in and kind of smoothed out. So I still got to prime everything. Still a couple of spots here of rust I just got to hit with the wire wheel, and then I'm gonna get behind it as well. But all those are done. This side, again, there's still a couple spots I gotta sand. You can see a little bit of a kind of a groove right there, so I gotta sand it down a little bit. But most of it's pretty good. A couple of spots again I gotta fill a little bit right up there. Door's all done. I still gotta sand most of the door still though. The hood had a little rust spot here that I repaired before, but when I ripped the wrap off, it ripped the Bondo off that was on there. So I did it the correct way this time. Still gotta do another little layer over that. I covered up the windshield washer holes because I haven't had windshield washer fluid in like 3 years. So, and my fuse box covers where it used to go. So now we just have those covered up. I also still have to cut the hole for the hood scoops from Anointed Arrow that I have up there somewhere. But you can see this side here, what it looks like with the body filler on there, not sanded. Also, I don't know what this is. This I didn't mold. I kind of did the same way I did the rear lip and front lip. So I cemented it on there so it's good. And then this I kind of just did a filler with like my finger through there. So you still have that little groove there and a little kind of pop up there. I didn't want it completely smooth. I'm not a huge fan of how that looks, but I didn't really trust the double side tape. So I just decided to do it that way. I still got to sand down all of that as well. You can see this side started to sand down, so that's kind of what it'll look like. It's kind of hard to see. There's just a little jump right there. It jumps into that. Front bumper, how it currently sits as well. Again, still just got to sand down all the stuff. Same with the front fenders. So I don't even know what time it is. I've been here for like 3 hours now. But I'm gonna try and get as much of this done as I can, but I'm just tired and hungry, so I'm gonna go get food real quick. Also, the bikes, it's officially like nice weather outside. And I don't know if you guys have seen the videos on this thing, but it is pretty sick. And it's pretty much all done. So check out that build series too, if you like bikes. Also, I just did a new tachometer on it and digital speedometer, which is sick. But I'm gonna go get food and then get back to sanding afterwards. Also, we got a new engine lift that's all electronic, and you can pull it across that, which is pretty sick. All right, so we finished up this side. So we finished up the hood too. And then I started on this side. And I got this half done. I still got to do a little bit of filling right here on both sides actually, which is kind of weird, but all this is super smooth. And even just making this line, again, trying to kind of form that line to be matching with the original one that goes across. But I am gassed, so I'm just gonna call it a day at this. Hopefully Saturday night or tomorrow night I'll get back and I'll finish up this, finish up that, and then all we got is the fenders, which shouldn't be too hard. these ones shouldn't be too bad to sand because these were already like super smooth. Same thing with the bumper too, and the rear bumper. So hopefully I will knock all those out sometime this weekend. But I'm calling it a day today because I am tired. So that's how it is looking. Hopefully it'll be done soon, but who knows.
I'm loading up my clip, got